Hey guys, round two just about to start. Fresh off a win in round one, and hopefully we can continue to be victorious. This is an interesting hand. It's slow, but we can kill an early guy. But we do have one of our better cards, which we haven't seen yet. But I think we have to mulligan. It's just too slow. I mean, chances are good. Maybe I should keep it. I mean, I can slow him down early. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep it. Maybe it's risky, but we have a good chance to draw some of our 2-drops or 3-drops because we have a lot of them and none of them are in our hand right now. So we can hope. We can hope. Okay. There's a 3-drop. So smart and maybe a little lucky. We do need to draw some more lands to make these two dudes in our hand relevant. That's for sure. And there it is, so that's good. We do need to draw one more. I think I lead with the Embermaw Hellion, but maybe not. Maybe I lead with the Prickle Boar to draw out removal. The Hellion's obviously better, but Eyeblight Assassin. Nothing to assassinate. Poor guy. So we're up against elves, maybe. There's our Enthralling Victor, who will probably be pretty good in this matchup. We'll play our Deadbridge Shaman, our own elf. Probably play Enthralling Victor next turn and try to bash for 5. I mean, he has to not play a blocker for that to really work out, but right, there's a Dwynen's Elite, which is annoying. That keeps a 1-for-1, 2 for 1 from really happening with our Deadbridge Shaman. It's more like 1 for 1.5 now. Oh my gosh. This isn't looking good. Our opponent got off to a crazy fast start. Really wish we had a Chandra's Fury. We didn't pick one up. We kept passing them, which may not have been the best idea. He's just got so much on the board now. Attacking is probably a good idea. I'm still going to block, try to get a 2-for-1 here. I mean, I will get a 2-for-1 now. So at least there's that. Okay, we hit a husk. Maybe he was taking all of our husks. We never did see one. So we play Enthralling Victor, steal a Dwynen's Elite, and swing at him with it. He probably just takes it. I mean, it'd be cool if he just blocked with his other Dwynen's Elite, but why would he do that? You know. So, yeah, we really need... I mean, we do have Reeve Souls, which are good against him, for sure, but... I mean, I think next turn we play a Prickle Boar. Eyeblight Massacre is just so good for him right now. I mean, it's not that good for him right now. It's a 1-for-1, but it's good in his deck in general. He clearly got the elf thing going. Interesting. I would have attacked if I were him with my 2/2/2s. But I am not him. I say we play Prickle Boar first. See if we can get some removal out of his hand. And we end our turn. Kind of surprised he discarded the husk. Like, does he have no other plays? Like, last turn he didn't do anything. Maybe he's holding on to removal, I guess, but... Our Prickle Boar is definitely going to bash in next turn. And I'm not going to play Embermaw Hellion because he may use a removal spell when we swing with Prickle Boar. So now he's going to get the husk back. So that's annoying, certainly. Seen a couple Macabre Waltzes so far. Right, there's the husk. And he cannot be Reeve Souled, basically, and he cannot be Cruel Revivaled either. So we're in a pretty tight spot with that husk. He does have to sacrifice 2 things to it to make it survive Prickle Boar. Now that he's tapped out, we play Embermaw Hellion first. Because that makes it so he has to sacrifice 3 things. So yeah, we're going to play our Hellion, who will just make our Prickle Boar and our Enthralling Victor both hit harder, but we're only going to swing at the Prickle Boar here. His first strike is definitely a nuisance. So all my red sources do 1 more damage, no matter what kind of damage. He's just taking it, though, which I'm okay with. He takes 6, so... He may have removal. I mean, he's black. Killing our Embermaw Hellion right now would be pretty sad. Alright, another elf. These elves just keep coming. And, like, none of our removal spells are really that efficient for us right now. I mean, they could do something, you know, we could get rid of some 2/2s, but not being able to kill this Husk is a nuisance. I mean, we could target him with Reef Soul, then he has to sacrifice something, so, you know, it ends up killing an elf token instead of the Husk, which is what we really want to kill right now. Alright. Something else? Don't play something else. So many elves in one place. Yeah, now I don't even know if it's a good idea to swing with Prickle Boar. He has to sacrifice 3 things, I guess, so that's still something, but... we're going to read the bones before we do anything. Let's see these bones, see what they tell me. Unholy Hunger's nice. Mage-Ring Bully's not at all, though. In this situation, like, he just has to swing in. I mean, we can play him right now, I guess. And he makes him... I mean, it does give us another body. Actually, I may just leave it. Like, getting a creature's good. If I knew I was going to get a different creature, I would keep it. But I'm just going to put them both on top. The Unholy Hunger can deal with the Husk, but not right now. Yeah, we're going to swing with our Prickle Boar. Get him in there. If he has Joraga Invocation, that's going to be really bad news, too. Like, because of Joraga Invocation, I think I'm actually going to use Reeve Soul just to kill something. One of those Dwynen's Elites, maybe. Just because it makes it less painful. Also, will give us Spell Mastery, and we do have cards with that. 3 of them, I think. One of them's in our hand right now. So yeah, we'll Reeve Soul here, so we get to decide what to kill. I mean, I'd love to kill the Husk, but he can make it not be able to be targeted. So we're thinning out his side, so the Invocation won't, like, smash us quite as hard. And we're going to play a Mage-Ring Bully as well. And we'll end our turn. Yeah, we ended up getting all red creatures, which is pretty nice. Looks like an Invocation, right? 5? Yeah, well, called that. Hoo-wee. Well, it's going to be hard, but I think we can kill a lot of his stuff thanks to our Embermaw Hellion. So at least there's that. The Husk, I'm just going to throw the Mage-Ring Bully in front of. If we can get out of this alive, I think we're in pretty great shape. Is he not swinging with everything? Wow, he's not. Alright. So the Embermaw Hellion will kill one of these. Yeah, we're only going to get to kill one guy now, unfortunately. We're going to lose 3 guys and kill one of his. But it's actually not the worst place to be in. He's on 1 card, and we have 2 removal spells in our hand. And our Prickle Boar still as prickly as ever, so... Why didn't that do 1 more damage? Oh, it's other permanents, so I should have blocked differently. It's other red permanents. Well, I screwed that up. Well, gonna Reef Soul something else. This guy. Question is, does he have another Invocation? Even if he does, I'm swinging. So we can kill one of them and survive. So yeah, if I'd blocked Smart there, he would have 1 less creature right now, but I did not. Embermaw Hellion says other red sources of damage, not including himself. So if he has another Jiraga Invocation, we immediately snap off Unholy Hunger on this Husk, which we might do anyway. That is what we're going to do anyway, most likely. Yeah, I don't think we got any zombies for our Cruel Revival to get us back. We haven't seen them yet anyway. Isn't that interesting? If that's all he's swinging with. Okay. We'll take it. He wants to keep his Nantuko Husk back to finally deal with our Prickle Boar, but we're going to kill it. So, with the situation. I also gain 2 life because we have Spell Mastery. Ooh, that guy is pretty nice right now. Good for stabilizing, helping us stabilize against a bunch of elves. He might have removal now, but he did keep his Husk back, making it seem like that was his plan of finally dealing with this Prickle Boar once and for all. Yeah, it looks... He may have Titanic... No, Titanic Growth won't even do it thanks to First Strike. So we play our Gear Crafter. Gives us even more damage on the table and in our turn. Unfortunately, we don't have Cruel Revival up, but that's okay, I think. Shaman of the Pack will slap us pretty hard. All right, turn over. Yes. Okay. I am going to swing with everything because our Gear Crafter can trade with all of them. And I can Cruel Revival if he tries to pull off some kind of crazy blocking. But even if he triple blocks our Prickle Boar, we can kill all 3 of them. And if he has a trick, I can Cruel Revival in response to it. So, yeah, that's about what I expected. And that as well. So both those guys are dead. We lose our Gear Crafter, but that's a fair trade. I'm going to hold on to the Mountain. There's no reason, just to make him think we got some more action in our hand than we do in reality. Okay, so we're going to Cruel Revival. See if that gets us the game. We have lethal if he can't do something about it. Yeah, it gets us the game. All right, on to game 2. On to game 2. Okay. Return Centaur is a pretty great blocker against him. But it's pretty late. Mage Ring Bully is pretty bad against him. We don't really want to be like having to attack every turn. So maybe we take out a Mage Ring Bully and put in a Centaur. I mean, it raises our curve a little, though. I don't know how I feel about that. Second Prickle Boar is pretty great, I guess, actually, because his deck it doesn't have any guys who can block it. Like, he was, like, unstoppable, and I think that's going to be true of the second one. I think we take out a Cobble Brute and put in a Prickle Boar. Cobble Brute's not nearly as good. He can just throw dudes in front of it. So, yeah, I think we want the second Prickle Boar. I should have just done that in deck building to begin with. I think that's all we want to do, though. We could put in another Enthralling Victor, but like it doesn't generate that much value against him. He has, so many tokens and stuff. We have not played our Exquisite Firecraft or Avaricious Dragon yet today. Maybe it'll happen now. We did see our Avaricious Dragon once when we scried the bones, but I did not want it at the time. It's actually the second Avaricious Dragon I've drafted, which is pretty nuts since it's a mythic. Mulligan. And this is much better. It's not great, but we do have a way of trying to dig out of our problems with a Read the Bones, and we have 2/2 drops. So, and good old Prickle Boar. And a Reef Soul now, too, which is great against this opponent. I think we actually lead with our Majoring Bully. That's what I'm leaning towards at any rate. Another Prickle Boar, so we are definitely going to need to do some digging soon. But yeah, we'll lead with the Majoring Bully. End our turn. Surprising not to see a 2-drop out of him, since we saw like every 2-drop ever in the last game. Yeah, this Force Mage. I'm okay with that. Yikes. We do need to draw a 3rd land if we want to dig out of this. I'm going to play the Cullblade. Gets us a little value for the trade here. We do still have Reef Soul we can cast, but we do need that 3rd land like ASAP so we can get into these 4 and 5 drops. Didn't want to trade. I'm okay with that. End our turn. So next turn, even if we don't draw a land, we have a pretty strong turn lined up where we Reef Soul something and swing with both of these guys who will be buffed by that. That's it, even if we get absolutely not, like, don't get our 3rd land. That may be what I do anyway, even if we hit a 3rd land. I don't know, it's hard to say. Yeah, we're going to take that. We do have a 3rd land, but I think I'm going to do what I said a minute ago, which is go Reef Soul. We'll hit the Force Mage. Pumps both our dudes up. One of them temporarily, but nonetheless. I wonder if he has Titanic Growth to save it. That would be pretty good right now for him. But it would, our Majoring Bully's still pumped. Yeah, Might of the Masses will save him. Alright. Well, that's annoying. Means nothing dies. So we swing with our Bully because we have to. Pretty sure he just takes it, yeah. And we end our turn. So next turn we either Read the Bones or Blazing Hellhound, depending on what we draw. And then these 2 Prickle Boars, if they get out there, are going to be a big problem for him like they were last time. Well, we only had 1, but that's why I cited in a second one, just because it's really good against even, these decks with all this incremental value, like Dwynen's Elite and stuff like that. Like, they have to throw so many things in front of a 5/3 first striker to kill it. They have to throw 6 toughness worth of things in front of it to kill a 5/3 first striker in blocking. Let's see what he hits with that. Hopefully nothing. But he does have a lot of elves. Doesn't look like he did. Oh, Eyeblight. Yeah, he got the Eyeblight Assassin, which is bad. That can kill our Cullblade really easily. But that's okay. All right, we drew the land we wanted. We're going to swing first with that. Just get it in there. He is punishing my opponent a little. And now we play our Hellhound. So he's going to play the Eyeblight Assassin and kill our dude, which is frustrating. I wish we had the 1 more mana to just say, well, fine, and throw it at the Elvish Visionary, but we can't. So goodbye, Malakir Cullblade. You've served me well. All right. Okay, now we Read the Bones, which will also pump our guy who has to swing. We want lands is what we really want. And a land and a Deadbridge Shaman is fine. A second red would be good for our Embermaw Hellion, but I think we just... I think the Shaman's pretty great right now because it can trade with everything. So yeah, we'll just put them both back on top. Not going to have the extra blocker this turn, which is a little bit scary. But we will swing in with our Majoring Bully. He may use a combat trick to kill it, I guess, but I don't think I would if I were him. looks likely, or he just wants to one for one it. All right. We can. I was thinking we could put damage on the stacks still. If we could, I could also kill the other one, but we can't. So if I had a creature I could actually play this turn, it would help. And I'll end my turn. So Prickle Boar probably comes out next. If I top deck red, if I draw red, I may go with Embermaw Hellion first. What's he doing? Ooh, that hurts. That does, in fact, hurt. Now that I drew that, I'm actually going to go Deadbridge Shaman, Fetid Imp instead of what we were saying earlier, because it really stabilizes the board for me. He has to swing into 2-for-1s and things like that. And then next turn, we can play our Hellion. Hellion plus Prickle Boar is even worse because they have to throw 7 toughness worth of creatures, or 7 toughness worth of creatures in front of it. We had that for a while last game, and it was pretty nice. Don't have another Shaman, please. Okay, Llanowar Empath is not as bad as a Shaman, but is good. Very good. So yeah, I think we play Prickle Boar next. And then maybe next turn, if we draw the second red, we play Embermaw Hellion. Shaman of the Pack. Great. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll be 6 next time he plays that. Whew! May just get Shaman of the Pack to death. Okay, we do have Dragon Fodder, which can also help stabilize the board to some degree, but I think we need to get aggressive. Trying to decide if I want to swing with Deadbridge. I think I do. If he plays the Shaman of the Pack next turn, I have 3 blockers, and he hits me for 6 with the Shaman. That's assuming he only has 1 elf. Yeah, no, it's too risky. So we'll just play Prickle Boar. And end our turn. I mean, I could kill 1 elf and a card in his hand, but I don't think it's worth it. God, Shaman of the Pack's gonna hurt. This guy did build the elf deck. I haven't done it yet. It's not an archetype I've drafted yet. This guy made it happen. He's gonna play some other elf first and then play Deadbridge or the Shaman. Oh God. Yeah, we're in trouble. Those two together have drained us for a lot. And it really makes us unable to attack for a while. There's Unholy Hunger, our only life gain spell, and that's relevant, I think. A Jiraga Invocation would be really bad right now, but we're going to play Prickle Boar and end our turn. If he Invocations right now, we just die because we can only block 5 elves, and the last one will just kill us. So, okay, it's just an empath, but you know, it's getting him closer to the Jiraga Invocation he needs to kill us. We're basically delaying the inevitable, I think, or maybe he has another Shaman of the Pack too. I mean, it's pretty brutal. You have his Force Mage. Okay, well, that's bad too. He's so many elves. I wish I could play Dragon Fodder and keep up Unholy Hunger, but I really can't. So I'm just going to play Dragon Fodder, which does give us more blockers, puts us equal in creatures, and so Jiraga Invocation will not kill us this turn. So that's, I think, the better play. Yeah, those Shamans of the Pack are brutal when you actually can build a dedicated elf deck. Must not have been anyone else drafting it at the table. Or he just opened both the Shamans, but he did get all the good elves, basically. So, I mean, if you have enough to run Sylvan Messenger, you're in pretty good shape. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to block here and here. Dark Dabbling. Okay, I don't think that's an especially good card, but it's going to work out for him here. So he saves his guy, but he still kind of gets 2 for 1. He does get to draw a card, I guess, but his other guy does still die, and he has to discard a card. I really feel like we're just, definitely delaying the inevitable in this game, too. We don't have any board sweeper that'll just kill them all. What did we make him discard? A Catacomb Slug, which is pretty good against us. It does stop Prickle Boar. That's probably why he put it in. Elves, elves, elves. It's 7 attackers. What happens if you Jiraga Invocations right now? We go block, block. We can block 5 of them, kill another and gain 2 life, and then take... Yeah, we can survive another turn if we don't play our Deadbridge Shaman. That's basically the only way we can survive. We have to play the Unholy Hunger to gain the 2 life. So, might as well do it. Things could go really crazy, like, the Jiraga Invocation will clear most of the board. That's like last game he Jiraga Invocationed and it actually left us ahead because we had our Prickle Boar and he just couldn't do anything about it. But we were at a lot more life when that happened. We weren't at 4, so. And he may have a combat trick too, so looks like he doesn't though. Okay. Swings with everyone. That actually might work out for us all right. We go here. I do not want to block the Shaman with my Prickle Boar because it will die. Prickle Boar, Prickle Boar, Elvish thingy. Goblin. And then we have enough to Unholy Hunger this and go up to 6, and then we go down to 2. So, not exactly ideal. We can also, wait a second. I have a better idea than what I'm doing right now. Come back here, Goblin. Because of our Blazing Hellhound, I can ping that, like block, declare the blocker, and ping that with both of these creatures. So I could kill that. It's better to just ping 1 because then I have Unholy Hunger up, so. Okay, so we will sacrifice this. Oh, whoops. I always do that with sacrifice abilities. It seems counterintuitive to me. We want to sacrifice this goblin. And then we'll Unholy Hunger this. So we take 0 in the end and go up to 6. So that worked out pretty well. And we have 14 damage on the board. So if he can't play a blocker, he's pretty toast. That actually worked out pretty well for us. The Hellhound did its work. Jeez. See what all he can play, though, now. Nova's Visionary. Kind of want to draw a 2 or a 3 drop just so I can play 2 more blockers. Which, ooh, that Husk, man. That Husk. Okay. This also lets us start doing 2 with our Embermaw Hellion if we play, our Blazing Hellhound if we play our Embermaw Hellion. So that's what we're going to do. He's a better blocker. He's better at everything. But we're just going to swing with 1 Prickle Boar here. We are in enough danger. A Jiraga Invocation will probably kill us. I can actually... No, yeah, it will kill us if he has it. But we're going to go for it. Actually, it won't necessarily kill us. I think he pumps his guy up enough to survive. That seems really risky. He has to sack a lot of stuff because of our Embermaw Hellion. He has to sack both his other creatures if he wants his Nantuko Husk to survive because of Embermaw Hellion. So I think he may have just made a mistake because now first strike damage hits and then the 1 extra from Embermaw Hellion hits and his Husk is dead. He has to sack the 3rd to keep his Husk alive. So I think we might pull out of this thing. He may have a trick. But even a trick, like... Yeah, he's sacked everything. Alright, I'm cool with that. Our Prickle Boar does die now. But he's out of resources over there. And we end our turn. Oh, I should have sacked the freaking thing. Once I saw the damage, I could have done 2 to my opponent. Or 2 more with our Blazing Hellhound. That was a punt if I ever saw one. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's why he was willing to do that. Our Prickle Boar can still kill that, though, believe it or not. With Embermaw Hellion in play. No elves, so that works out okay for me. Really should have killed that Husk, but there you go. Alright, we swing with our other Prickle Boar now. Who can kill absolutely everything on the table if he blocks with it. He's probably just going to throw Dwynen's Elite in front of it. It's been a long game too, with lots of shifts. He may just take it too. Yeah, it looks like he is. Probably hoping we can't play a blocker, but we can, so. And in fact, we can almost just burn him to death. We can burn him for 6 right now. Unfortunately, the Blazing Hellhound cannot sacrifice itself, right? It's if another red source you control do damage to a permanent player, deals that much damage plus 1. And he is, in fact, a red source, so that is pretty nice. So we can maybe win next turn, depending on what our opponent does. Also make him discard a card in the process, I guess. Like, at the end of his turn, if I want, I can sacrifice my Deadbridge Shaman to kill his Dwynen's Elite, I guess. Let's see what he plays, though. Rocks freaking Maulers. That's bad. Bad, bad, bad. We need to draw. If we draw a creature, we win. So let's just draw a creature. That seems like the easiest thing to do right here. Our Blazing Inferno thing would also kill him. Okay, well that's kind of a problem. I didn't really think that through clearly. Shoot. Yeah, I think we lose. We can still win if we just draw a creature, because I'm going to hurl both of these at his dome. We can also kill both of them. We need to keep our Embermaw Hellion, but I can't. So what happens if I kill these two creatures? Still won't be lethal next turn. Yeah, so got to block like this. Okay, so now we go here with this thing. We need to top deck our Blazing Inferno thing to win. Is the only way we can win. That thing has to have vigilance. Actually, it'd only do one the second time because we had to sacrifice the Embermaw Hellion. Well, Fiery Impulse is pretty nice, but not incredible. Wish it could hit players right now. Yeah, wish I'd killed that Husk when I had the chance instead of being an idiot. If I swing with the Prickle Boar, he's got to block. But then he can swing with a bunch of stuff that I can't kill. I don't think I can swing. I think I just hang back. I can survive another turn, actually, and try to draw our out. Between our Fiery Impulse and double blocking, blocking these two, and Fiery Impulsing that, I can survive for another turn. So that's what we're going to try to do. Our opponent's in top deck mode 2. Yeah, we have Spell Mastery. All right. Time for some stress. Okay, so we definitely block the Maulers. Oh, I think I lose no matter what I do. Maybe. I can do 4 to this Nantuko Husk. So he'll have to sack both his creatures, but so we will sacrifice another creature. To do 1 to the Husk. And then we'll Fiery Impulse it. But I think he can just sack both of these and kill us. So, but at least we made him do it. That was a long game too. One that we may have won if we hadn't punted as hard as we did. Yeah. And then he just hits us for 6. Yeah. I should have actually blocked the Husk. So I punted a few times there, especially in the late game. Okay, game 3. I think this is the longest match I've ever played in this format so far. It's usually much faster. Yeah, I think we just keep things as is. We needed that Ravaging Blaze. It just didn't show up for us at the key moment. We get to go first now. This is pretty good, and we'll keep it. There's that Ravaging Blaze. Turn 3 Gearcrafter, and then reading the bones. Seems good to me. Oh, now we have a turn 2 play too, so that's even better. So, and we're also going to have Spell Mastery up really quickly for our Ravaging Blaze. We do need double red for it though. Leaf Gilder. Okay. We're going to swing with both our goblins. There's our other red, incidentally. And we'll play our Gearcrafter. Well, that's annoying. It does kill one of our... probably kills our Thopter with it, I'm guessing. We have Fetid Imp now, but I think we still read the bones. Leave red up in case we draw our Fiery Impulse. Pricklebore and Malakir Coldblade. I don't think I want the Malakir Coldblade, but I will take the Pricklebore. Wow. They come in pairs, apparently. I think I swing with our Gearcrafter. Offer a trade. Yeah. All right. Twinens Elite, you say? Yeah, that's annoying. Gosh, she did that to us last time too, or in game 1 rather. We'll play our Pricklebore. Next turn, we probably Reave Soul, whatever his biggest thing is that we can Reave Soul anyway. Ugh, that thing. That's probably what we Reave Soul now. Gosh, I just hope he doesn't have 2 of them, like he did last time. Avaricious Dragon, huh? I don't really think we want him right now. I think we go Reave Soul. I should have tapped differently for that so I could play Fetid Imp with Death Touch. So that was a pretty big mistake. We swing with Pricklebore. Take him to 11. Play our Fetid Imp, who we will not be able to give Death Touch to, unfortunately. And we'll end our turn. Do not play another Shaman of the Pack, please. That's all I'm asking, is that you don't play another one. We can burn him for 4 right now with Ravaging Blaze. So if he takes man, it's difficult. Rocks Maulers. Now we're going to have to kill that with Ravaging Blaze and burn him for 4. Seems pretty legit. Drawing a land makes it even better, because we can leave mana up to make our Fetid Imp have Death Touch. Oh no. I have to tap all of it to be able to burn into death, so that's what we'll do. Hit the Rocks Maulers for 4. Should also burn him for 4. And we'll swing with Prickle Boar. I think next turn we probably just play Avaricious Dragon. I mean, we'll lose our Prickle Boar, and it depends what we draw, but we probably just play the dragon and get a big flyer in the air who can finish him. Hopefully. Can hopefully finish him. Do not play another Shaman of the Pack. Is it another Rocks Maulers? Because that's bad too. Oh no. I think we survive though. Yeah, we do. But we do not kill anything in the process. So that's the bad news. We don't take any damage, so that may give us enough time, unless he has another Draga Invocation or Shaman of the Pack. So we have to block everybody, lose all our guys. Ooh, Cruel Revival, you're pretty good. Hit him for 5 here. I think we still play Avaricious Dragon, guys. Getting the damage in the air is big, and he's a big body. I think we still play him. Do we attack is the question. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, if he has another invocation, we are dead anyway. So I think we do attack. Yeah. Yeah, I think we attack. Because if he has invocation, we die anyway, like I said. And if he has removal, we die. No, we don't actually die. No, I'll keep it back. It's safer. Goodbye, hand. Hopefully we can get to our next turn and draw the gas we need. And we do need gas. I mean, we need to be able to put a bunch of creatures out there to help us stabilize. What's he doing now? Another Draga Invocation? I'll cry. Okay, good. Not a Draga Invocation. Not good either, but hopefully he can draw some gas, let us play 2 blockers, and then we can swing in with our dragon and represent lethal the next turn. That's what we want to have. But it looks like we're going to draw our cards. Ooh, Might of the Masses. Wait, why did it reveal Might of the Masses to me? Oh, he had to reveal it. Okay, that's bad. 5. Whew, that is bad. We need instant speed removal to deal with it. Come on, Avaricious Dragon, do your stuff. And it did not do its stuff. I think we die now to Might of the Masses. Basically, no matter what we do. I'll play Majoring Bully as a blocker and keep this land in my hand. Oh, that was stupid. I forgot I have to discard it. So we block 3 dudes. He can Might of the Masses to kill one of our dudes, or Might of the Masses to do almost lethal to us. We'll be at 1, actually. So it's an interesting... Ooh. Now I think we die, no matter what, but we'll play it out. These were a couple of really good games, at least. That's interesting, he chose to pump that. Yeah, we are dead. Maybe our opponent makes some kind of mistake, I guess. So, Prickle Boar, Majoring Bully, Avaricious Dragon, and then whatever I don't block, he uses Might of the Masses on to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, it'll be lethal. It will be lethal, so it is over. All right, well, our deck does seem pretty strong, though. We almost beat this guy, and we won round 1 pretty easily. I'm sure the next round's about to start, actually, because of, yeah. So I will see you